You're already streaming.
Hi! I was already streaming and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
It's fine now. Alright, I'm gonna putter about until people start showing up in the chat. Apparently we're very hyped for Scotch eggs tonight. I guess I should start out by boiling some eggs. And Scotch eggs, as it turns out, can either be soft or hard boiled, but we like soft eggs in this house, so soft eggs we shall have. And I know we already have an open carton of eggs in the fridge, but I know fresh eggs are better for boiling. So I'll make a bunch, and maybe I'll even, the ones that I don't use tonight, I can put into a soy-based marinade. Make soy eggs for ramen. Delicious. And that way, the most perfect eggs. Yeah, soy eggs. Soft boiled soy eggs, good for ramen, snacking, whatever basically. It's like you're telling me you took eggs and then let them sit in a salty bath for a week? Sign me up. So the reason why you don't just dump eggs in boiling water, I'm just going to start chatting. YouTube will appreciate this. This is for you, YouTube. The reason why you don't just drop like cold fridge eggs into boiling water is that because of the temperature difference, like ice, it will crack on impact with the hot water. So this is why you start out with cold eggs in the pan, and then you put cold water on top of it. And then you start the cooking timer once it starts bubbling a bit. Alright, and you want to add just enough water to your pot. So like the eggs aren't just going to bounce around and crack from being jostled around, but enough water that they will cook all the way through without water evaporating. I might add just a skosh more water now that I'm looking at this in the light. Okay, so I'm going to turn on my large burner, not to a roiling boil. We don't want to anger the eggs. And while that's going, I can make up the meat mix. So this was an idea that I had a couple weeks back when I was doing my I don't know what to do special and made up crap on the fly. I was talking about how I had this idea earlier that day, and then I said, crap, now I can't use it because I already thought about it. And that was those were the rules that I self-imposed on myself. So now I'm doing it this week. And Mr. Cobalt really likes these Beyond Beef meat patties for burgers and stuff. And I can't have beef because there's like a... I don't know the full science behind it. All I know is if I eat beef, my tummy hurts. So I just don't eat beef because my body has told me that it doesn't like it. But since this is not beef, I can have it. So I thought it'd be cool to have like a vegetarian version of Scotch eggs out there in the world for everyone to enjoy. And as I understand it, some vegetarians don't eat eggs. There's I can't remember what it's called. Not veganism. That's a whole other ballgame. But there's like one sect of vegan or vegetarians that don't eat eggs. I'm sorry, this isn't for you. I haven't found an egg substitute for this yet. And I don't know if ever a thing shall be invented. vegetarians that are cool with eggs, this is for you. And everyone else that, you know, doesn't mind this sort of thing. Now, another reason why, like, so I've had these before. And, like, the taste is okay. I think my body has programmed itself now. It was like, no, that's the bad flavor. Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. Cobalt. I lost my train of thought. Right, beef hurt tummy. So, like, I'm not jazzed about the flavor of these, but from people who don't have the beef hurt tummy issue, they really like the flavor of this and say that it's pretty spot on for beef, which, you know, lines up to me being like, I don't know what the flavor is. This is the flavor that hurts me. I don't like that. And these are pre-seasoned a little bit, but to make them super duper yummy, I am adding some of my own spices. Now, I didn't make these spices. I have made my own spices here on this channel before. But in this case, I am using Penzeys Maharaja curry powder spice mix and throwing in a little bit of smoked paprika because smoked paprika is delicious. Hold on a second. Should have looked this up before stream, but I didn't. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Someone private messaged me on Discord. I am the Spoon Dragon. Screenshot. Because I don't know how anything works. There we go. Spoon Dragon. Yes, if you want to find me on Twitter, I am Spoon Dragon at Sugary Dragon. You can find me there. Right. I had a question for Google. Okay, Google. How long to make soft-boiled eggs?
According to downshiftology, once the water is boiling, reduce the heat to low and use skimmer to gently and slowly add the eggs to the water. Then, turn the heat back up to a boil. Set a timer and cook the eggs for 6 to 7 minutes for soft-boiled eggs and 12 to 14 minutes.
Alright, 6 to 7 once it reaches that gentle boil. Ignore everything else Google was saying. We're doing it my way. My way. My way or my way. It's my way. Alright. I'm also going to get out an ice bath for my eggs to shock them and prevent them from cooking further. Crash, bang, boom. Mr. Cobalt, the freezer, got a little discombobulated when I took out the ice bucket. I'm calling on your powers of Tetrising skills to, fix my fuck up. Okay, and thanks. Oh shit, I didn't even post on, Twitter.
Yeah, you did.
I did? You bastard! You hacked my shit again, didn't you?
You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks.
So this just needs to go back in?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I understand.
So this is cooking and not baking, so we're not using exact measurements of a goddamn anything. You gotta feel it in your soul. That's where we're at now. And these don't need salt or pepper or anything. They're like seasoned on that front, correct?
I think that is correct.
Okay. Got paprika all over my goddamn stove. And I'm going to now be putting on my food safe gloves to massage the meat. Because the meat has had a hard day. It deserves spa treatment. I'll probably probably do... Probably 6... No, I'll do the 7 minutes. I'll do the 7-minute eggs. So another thing that I really like about all of these vegan and vegetarian meat substitutes coming out onto the market is that there's no grizzle. That is like my number one pet peeve with meats. Like, I like meat. I like the protein they provide me. They are very good sustenance. But I fucking hate grizzle. If I wanted meat-flavored bubblegum, I'd buy it. I do not want that, though. And this is just my own personal gripe with me. This is not... God damn it. Janky ass motherfucker. Help. Help. I just wanted a better angle of my stove. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Now, I'm slightly tempted to fry up a little bit of this in a pan, just to make sure it tastes okay. Little tiny patty. Because once I start wrapping it around the eggs and everything, I feel like I've kind of passed a point of no return, and this will allow me to, Sorry, had a bunch of dial-up noise occur in my own brain. Tiny, tiny frying pan. About the size of my face, that's how tiny it is. And I have a very small face. Tiny, tiny face. Dang it, meat? How dare. Alright. Move meltable and flammable objects off of my burner. I don't want to become Twitch famous because of a kitchen fire. Okay, so small burner on somewhat high heat. I'll spray a little bit of cooking spray. Because I've got some time yet before the eggs themselves are ready. So I'm gonna take this time to test dummies. So I'll make a little meat bowl, and we'll fry it up. Not quite hot yet, so we'll give that a wee bit more. So while everything's heating up, I'm just going to take a minute to sip the go-go juice. I gotta admit, this is honestly like my most favorite energy drink at this point is the watermelon flavored Red Bull. I've tried the watermelon Monster, and it's alright, but this Red Bull watermelon is where it's at. This is my jam now. Even though it's carbonated, I don't like carbonated things. I will suffer through it for that delicious watermelon lime flavor. Alright, so you definitely... Haha, my head is in camera now. You probably can't see it because this is a shitty low-res camera. One day, maybe, I will set aside the funds to buy a better camera instead of buying more books. But we're getting some very, very fine bubbles in the water right now. You can definitely see the steam. And Jesus Christ, the white of the eggs is blowing out the camera. That is... Good Lord. That is something. Alright, that seems pretty hot now. Alright. I hear a gentle sizzle of the not meat. I was originally going to call this stream not Scotch eggs, but then Shane, of course, had the brilliant marketing genius to say, I keep burping, beyond Scotch eggs, so you can thank him for that one. By Shane, I mean Mr. Cobalt. Everyone's got like a million names. Freya has a million nicknames. I have a million nicknames. Everyone's got a million nicknames, and there is no consistency to what I will and will not use. Now I am attempting to use chopsticks with my non-dominant hand. Oh boy. So if I go like this and then use... Hey! Mr. Kobold! Mr. Welcome back to the show, Mr. Kobold. He is now here in a taste testing capacity.
My favorite role.
Alright. Okay, Google. Start a timer for 7 minutes.
Second timer for 7 minutes. And that's starting now.
There actually isn't a first timer. It always says second timer. And I think it assumes that I want to reuse that timer at some point, but I don't. I don't even know what the first timer is for. Could you come take a look at this and let me know when it's like actually cooked? Because I don't know.
It's good in there.
Because I've never cooked this stuff before. But you have. You cooked these for your lunches.
That is true.
Scrolling through Twitter. Because this is not meat, so like I feel like there's no like internal temperature to be worried about for food safety, unless there is.
I think there still is on these for whatever reason.
Turn these down just a scroosh.
I mean, with one is small.
Because like
Always cooked to an internal temperature of 165.
oh, so it's like chicken temp, but it's not chicken.
No, it is mostly pea protein.
All right, you heard it here. Make sure you cook your not meats thoroughly as well. I'm going to assume getting it to a brown state is...
That's basically it.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, it even gets a little
like
bit
that.
gray like meat, too, when
Yeah,
you cook
no,
it. Oh, that's really freaking cool.
It looks a lot like a cooked burger.
And it's the previously known birthday girl. Because I'm cooking... These are her most favorite snack ever. I will be saving 1 or 2 soft-boiled eggs for her. She will have a puppy gusher, is what I've decided to call soft-boiled eggs for the Freya, are puppy gushers.
That's a bit fun.
Alright, can you turn off the heat for that pan?
Yep.
I just added the curry powder and the smoked paprika.
Want me to cut it in half and we can each have a bit?
Okay, fine. I don't know what it is, but like I refuse to taste test my own food, and I don't know what that says about me as a person. I don't even trust my own cooking. Years after being in school for it and doing it as a rather intensive hobby, there's like, how about you try it first before me? Because I'm a little shit like that apparently. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what that says about me as a person that I won't taste test my own food. Is it poisoned? Haven't tasted it yet.
Freya's like, I'll taste test it.
Oh, Freya, you can't test not for puppies.
She's giving me such mums.
Of course she is. She can smell the eggs. She just assumes everything above this level is just egg.
Yeah, the seasoning isn't overdone, but it's definitely there.
I might add a little bit of salt to that.
Yeah.
Like, it's good.
Yeah.
but it definitely feels a little undersalted.
Yeah, I would agree.
But yeah, no, the curry flavor is really nice.
Yep.
Oh, Freya.
And that's why I make sure that you taste it too, because you're gonna notice things I don't.
I know, and that, like, I know this on a rational level, but it's like, no, you need to tell me. That is my pink rock salt grinder. And maybe I'll make a sauce to go with this, like a mayonnaise-based sauce, probably. Ooh.
Yeah. I just turned Ambros's heating pad back on.
Thank you. I wanted to ask you that because I wanted to keep him out of the kitchen for as long as humanly possible. My cat is a little attention-seeking goblin. And he has come to realize that if he begs for attention on stream, I have to give it to him, otherwise people think I'm abusing him. That actually isn't the case. No one has ever accused me of cat abuse, but like I feel like that's his angle, though. It's like, haha, mother, you have to pay attention to me now. Okay. Hands are cold from meat. Meaty cold hands. Should think about what kind of sauce I want to make for this. As previously stated, definitely want mayonnaise. I might also fry up a couple potato pancakes to go with this. Not like deep fry, but just like pan fry a couple potato pancakes. I think that would be delicious. Okay, so get out our squeezy tube of Duke's mayonnaise. Duke's or nothing. Get out of my chat if you like Hellmann's. Sorry. I make the rules and I will viciously enforce them. Just so it's clear, Shane likes Hellmann's. Bully Shane. Just checking my phone occasionally for things. One more minute on dim eggs, though. And we've had a very gentle boil this entire time, so the eggs haven't been getting, like, jostled around, so they shouldn't be cracking. That was just an alert for a game I play. Never mind. Don't worry, Freya. Your eggies will come one day. Yep, it was in here. Okay. Wanted to get out my strainer just so I can just dump the eggs out without worrying about losing them. Alright. We're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go! And I'm not trying to drop them from a high height because, once again, since these are soft boiled, they are delicate. Like me. And now I am filling up an ice bath to shock the eggs in. And halt the cooking process. I needed that plate. Okay. Everything's fine, just some ice dumped out. Alright, gonna let them hang out there for a hot minuto. checking in on my Discord server again. Mr. Cobalt is posting cat pics. I know, Fred, the betrayal. The absolute betrayal. Alright. I guess what I should start doing now is getting together my various containers for things, such as a breadcrumb container. And I got regular breadcrumbs instead of panko or anything like that because I didn't feel like busting out my food processor for this. And I know breadcrumbs already come fairly finely prepared? Processed? Finely processed. There we go. Mouth words. Okay. And I'm going to be reusing that pot to fry the eggs, so I'll just keep that there for now. And then an egg wash bath thing. No, Google, honey, I wasn't talking to you. Stop.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to have bothered you. Sorry.
Oh my gosh. She sent me a sad emoji. Why would you do this to me? And this is to make sure that the flour and breadcrumbs adhere to our eggs and meats. Tiny whisk time. That's a straw. That's a straw. So you're just gonna combine these up. And that's about it. I might add a little bit of, you know, I had to do it to them. I'm gonna add a little bit of better than bouillon paste to this. For an extra je ne sais quoi. We do not speak French on this channel. Not because we don't like French, but because we don't actually know it. I know, like, phrases in various languages, and that's about it. I don't know a full language other than English, which, like, is sad, but I also know I don't have the mental fortitude to learn a language. Very jealous of polyglots. But then again, I know that they actually put forth the effort into learning. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why that scared me. Okay. Yeah. Just a little bit of my favorite kitchen helper, better than bouillon. A little bit of bouillon in my life, a little bit of goat milk on the side. I don't know what that bit was. And I hope this will be enough for everything that I'm making, because I honestly don't feel like... You know what, one more. I'll crack one more, just to be safe. And this is where you should be like, Mimi, this is why you use recipes, so you're not constantly guessing things, and you just say, yeah, well, shut up. Sometimes I like guessing. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough of that. And then I'm almost out of my all-purpose flour. We're getting there. Alright, and then just a bit of this on the plate. And there we go. Okay. Everything else is generally prepared. I'm going to start cracking these bad boys. Get ready to listen to Freya wail and whine because she wants them eggies. Just picking up egg receptacle. How do I, like this, I guess? Okay. This is going to take a minute. Debating about putting up an intermission while I get this done, because, like, you can't see what I'm doing anyways. I guess I could aim the camera down so you could see the baby. I'm getting more and more anxious as I crack more and more egg. Yeah, here we go. So it begins. Oh no. Oh no. Holy shit. Freya. God damn it. This is why I made so many, because I figured some of these are going to turn out like garbage. might have to make another basket of eggs at this point. I'm fucking pissed. God damn it. Okay, before I go any further, I'm going to cut into one of these bastards and see what happened, because I'm getting the feeling these aren't soft boiled. They don't feel like it. Yeah, the yolk isn't, it's like a little, like a tiny bit runny in the middle. I'm trying not to drop shit. But it's not like ooey gooey as I have desired. Fuck. Alright, so these are all going to be soy eggs, apparently. And I will make an attempt number 2 for these goddamn eggs. Freya, bring me joy, child. Partake of egg. You gentle, gentle girl. Alright, so the way that I do it, it should be less than 7 minutes. Let's try maybe 5 or even 4 minutes after coming to a boil. So I'm going to boil the rest of the eggs I have left in this flat. We're gonna have so many eggs, Freya. So many. Alright, take fucking 2, I guess. Now we'll continue peeling these little bastards. Turn them into something good, goddammit. This one just doesn't want to peel. Here, Freya, have one more. That's all you're getting, though. I'm so disappointed in myself, Jesus. disappointed? No, she's happy. She's a happy girl. Yes. Freya thinks this is the best thing that could have ever happened to her this evening. Do you delight in your mother's suffering, Freya? Rude girl. How much soy do we have? I think we've got enough soy. Debating if I should even update the stream because now we're doing two fucking recipes. We're doing Scotch eggs and soy eggs because Mimi fucked up and had to cook all the goddamn eggs. And I'll even got the perfect container for this. I got for marinating soy eggs. I got this huge ass. It was originally supposed to be, I think, a kimchi container from this little Korean market that I went to in the before times, and I desire to go to again because they have my favorite sweet potato snack. So freaking good. Freya, you are very cute. You know that, right? And I use the fresh eggs on purpose and everything. Shit, before I forget. A helpful tip sent to me by a friend and viewer, Pig Viking, to add baking soda to the water. Now, I don't know what kind of fucking voodoo magic bullshit science this accomplishes, but it works. So I ain't gonna question it. Freya, you are not gonna stop cry all evening for this, are you? I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Fucking, I hate these little skins that sit between the egg and the shell. They're dry and nasty and I don't like them. just want to have words with the chickens that laid these fucking eggs. I just want to talk. Nini, I hear you say, do you want to throw hands with the pug version of a velociraptor? You're goddamn right I do. I want to fight the fucking chicken that laid these. I can't read that far away. Yeah. Freya, don't eat the goddamn shell. That's not egg. I mean, it is egg, but it's the inedible part, unless you put it through like a fucking food processor and make it into a fine powder. I hear it's good for calcium or some shit. Either way, it is not meant for puppies in its current state. Like, the skins on these fuckers seem like thicker than normal. Like, I find like a variety of skins on eggs, and these ones are just particularly thick, and they want to bind with the goddamn egg. This one came out okay. Whoever laid this egg, you're off my shit list. The rest of you bitches, I will fucking fight you. Rude ass chickens laying these garbage fucking eggs. I mean, I'm sure they were perfectly fine eggs for frying or baking with, but for hard boiling? I had a panic attack and had to look at the water because I don't know how long I've been angry. So I don't know how long the eggs have been cooking here. Okay. Giving these a genteel stir before I go back to anger peeling. Hate peeling? Yeah. No, Freya. None for you, baby. You had 2. 1.5, I guess, if you think the other one was particularly small, which it was because the shells took most of the flesh with it. Oh, God. These eggs are gonna make me lose my fucking marbles. You see, I was hoping to be done with this part of the goddamn evening already. I don't know why I have such high and lofty fucking ambitions. Not allowed. The eggs mock me, saying, "Know your place, trash." Alright, I've set my timer. Yes, well, I fucked up. Those aren't even all of the eggs. There are more over here that I'm peeling because I fucked up. I fucked up. They were supposed to be soft boiled, and these they're boiled, but they're not soft. They're not hard either. They're weird in between, and I'm mad at myself. And they also aren't peeling well. Basically, everything that can go wrong this evening is going wrong at the current point in time. And my dog is just sitting here crying and whining at me because she doesn't believe there is such a thing as a bad egg. Fucking marbles. No. You had your chance. We're moving on. Turning down the heat a little. Oh my god. Why? Why are they being like this? I don't fucking understand. I'm losing my patience if I had any to begin with. And let's be fair, I've never had patience for anything, really. There. Good lord. Okay. I'm honestly glad that I don't have a sink cam at the moment because this is an absolute shit show over here, honestly. But you know what? This is another aim of mine for this godforsaken show. Is that, you know, yeah, you've got these cooking shows that are so polished and elegant and everything like that, but let's be fucking real here. Your own goddamn kitchen experience isn't going to be like that. You're not going to have a polished, high-production kitchen experience. For the average Joe Schmo, anyways, and I am including myself in that umbrella. It's going to be chaotic. Shit's going to go wrong. And I'm here to tell you that it's okay, even if I'm acting like it's not at the moment. You just gotta adapt, overcome, survive, or whatever the goddamn tagline for that survival show is. Adapt, improvise, overcome. Yeah. That's what we're doing here. We are adapting, improvising, and overcoming. So the eggs that are for the other army that I'm cooking for, apparently, I'm going to make a soy-based brine, and we're going to marinate them in that. So we have delicious, salty, soy-marinated eggs that are pretty much good to put, like, in and on everything. My top choice, of course, is ramen, but they're just good as, like, a quick salty snack as well. That's, like, you know, not potato chips. Oh my god, I will fight the chicken that laid these eggs. I swear to god. Show me the chicken. Show me the damn chicken that had the audacity to lay these goddamn eggs. Move, Freya. Move. Alright. Thoughts and prayers that this turned out fine. You know what? We're going to go ahead and crack into these. Going to cut into this one before I get my hopes up. Okay. These ones actually do have some runny yolk. The yolk, it burns. So finally, we have the kind of eggs that I want for this. Christ almighty. If you want a soft boiled egg that I've cracked into, it's in the bowl right there.
Nice.
You just want to put salt on it or some shit. I don't know.
Gonna get a plate.
Yeah, it's hot. I'm aware.
Mostly, I was like, I could use this bowl, but it's like really deep in there.
Yeah, I grabbed a bowl. Why?
I understand.
I'm so glad these aren't going to be fucking deviled eggs or anything like that.
Yeah.
Even these ones, like the goddamn whites are cracking and everything. I don't know.
I mean, the nice part about Scotch eggs is that
you cover it in meat.
You cover it all.
You cover it all.
They don't gotta be pretty on the inside.
They don't gotta be, I mean, technically the outside, but...
Yeah, but it's the inside again.
Inside squared?
Sure. Outside of the egg, inside of the dish.
These do appear to be peeling somewhat better.
Oh yeah.
See, it's just a little bit runny in the dead center.
No, that's perfect for a soft boil.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Oh my god. I feel a little bit bad that I'm sweating from just making bloody hard-boiled eggs and soft-boiled. But yeah, I'll turn these absolute fucking disappointment travesties into soy-marinated beauties. But for now, I gotta focus on getting the ones that we want to be Scotch. Hey, you gotta stop begging, baby. You may, I might, so I give you like 1.5 eggs already. You may later, much later, I will let you have 1 puppy gusher.
She's like, I'll stop begging when you stop egging.
Freya. Oh, come on. I don't know what it is with these particular eggs, but the skin that is situated between the shell and the egg white is like really thick. And I don't know why. And it's like tearing off parts of the egg white because it's just binding to it.
Oh yeah.
And
baking soda is supposed to help with that, but
maybe I didn't add enough. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh my god, just take me out to the back of the shed. My Fitbit's about to set off an alarm or something for, hey, you reached your exercise quota for the day. No shit, I'm stressed. These eggs shouldn't have gotten me as stressed as they did, and yet here we are. Okay. Oh. Is this one gonna be nice? Is this one behaving? Oh my god, were you the chosen one? Chosen one! Oh my god, what a good friggin' egg. What a damn good egg. Excellent. Okay, mood has been slightly improved. Because egg. Why do I keep going in there? Those are the disappointments. burner? I turned off the burner. It's just still hot. Okay. Oh my fucking god. One good egg. I got one good egg out of this entire batch, unless these other two decide to suddenly not ruin my goddamn day. Nope. Oh, you fucking bastards. Yeah, and this one completely just cracked down the middle too. This is some fucking horse shit. This is going to be the bane of my existence. Hands down. I did everything right. I used the fresh eggs. I added the goddamn baking powder. Soda, not powder, soda. Hugh Picard saying the quote about being human, doing everything right, and still failing anyways. Here you go, Freya. Heckin' enjoy. I'm taking a breather for a minute. Trying to speed run egg cracking. Oh my god. Okay. Did you enjoy Mother's failure, Freya? Did you enjoy my failures? Okay, we're going to attempt to finish peeling the rest of these rotten bastards. Now these are the ones that I didn't use the goddamn baking soda on. I just want to rage crush one. Just. And it's infuriating me. And little princess here, just, despite me being a little grumpy right now, is thinking the world of me right now because eggs.
You said that word and your
Yeah.
tail started popping again.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, right.
Ooh. And like, I did everything right. I cooked them, I cooled them like down completely, like immediately, and I even added baking soda to the second batch to help balance the pH level, which is part of the reason why it binds like this. Didn't help. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these eggs. But like, at a certain point, it's like, you know what? I don't care that I'm wasting food at this point. They're unsalvageable at this point, and it's a waste of time trying.
Actually, they can be used as is because you're gonna have them covered with
There's so many chunks missing though, Mom. Like,
what do you mean? They'll still be good.
Well, I plan on turning the ones that were too boiled into soy-based, like soy marinated eggs.
Okay.
Which are very tasty, I assure you.
Okay.
But like, a stiff breeze scares that dog. No, I don't want to hear it. Literal farts scares that dog. You just, hate everything. Hate everything right now. Not you. I still love you. You are still a good girl. Despite the eggs themselves not being good. Okay, this is your last one for the evening. That's 3.5 eggs. She doesn't need dinner. If she starts begging for kibble, don't give her much, if any.
Gotcha.
Her whole ass dinner was egg.
Might give her some salad greens and that'd be about it.
What the hell happened when my back was turned? 6 messages. Mr. Kobold, what the shit happened?
A part that I'll probably have to cut out before putting on YouTube.
Oh boy. Charming. So in the middle of my rage peeling, I'm guessing someone decided to be fucking cheeky.
Yeah.
Shame on you!
Well, they have been banned.
As I have seen. Was I being sexually harassed again?
That's the one.
Ah, you fuckers.
Oh, Twitch. So classy.
Well, I mean, to be fair, my back was turned. That's what I get for turning my back. What I get for fucking existing. Alright, gonna set aside the bad eggs for now, and now I'm going to work on drying the halfway decent ones. Don't do what I did. Rules for thee, not for me. I wonder if it's the same shit from before. Freya, just, you go. Shoo. Be gone. Ah, thank you, Shane.
Freya's having such mixed emotions right now because Mommy is Aggie, but Mommy is also making Aggies.
Aggies.
Do I be scared or
Like,
beg?
what the
Don't.
I'm trying
Not
to figure
even.
out.
I wouldn't.
Holy shit. What a bastard. I'm wearing sweatpants, you fucking weirdos. That's right, I'm calling it. Alright. Eggs have been cooled, peeled, dried, all the bullshit. I'm going to start adding oil to my pot. Deep breaths. Everything's fine. I wasn't betrayed by a whole flat of eggs. No. Not me. I was not betrayed. So, I'm gonna add just enough oil to fry the eggs in. God damn it, stop it. Those are our neighbors. They're allowed here. Okay. going to put on some food safe gloves. And we're going to start making some magic happen. Getting an awful lot of attitude for someone who's scared by farts. That I grabbed 2. I apparently have grabbed 3. Thank you again, Charming Kobold, for being my moderator. Okay. Just to the side slightly. For some reason, the idea of deep frying eggs with egg, just, there's several forms of egg being had here. I don't know, it kind of delights me slightly. Hold up. Some days, don't you just want to be boneless? I just want to be a little bit boneless, you know? No bones. That sounds like a delightful existence. So now we are finally on to later and better stages of Scotch egg making. Now I don't know if there's enough Beyond Beef here for me to do everything, so I'm just going to wrap as many as I can. And then we'll just have more leftover eggs for the soy bath. Darling!
Yeah.
Can you pull out some parchment paper to put on this?
Parchment paper, you got it.
In here.
Yep.
I just want a place to set these while I continue to put them in the not meat. And it doesn't have to be exact. I'm not like making a sponge cake or anything. I just want a place to put them down where they're not going to stick.
Understood.
Alright, there we go. Thank you.
Yep.
Why, you bastards. Alright, get out. Alright. Thought I'd gotten all the eggshell off, but maybe I didn't. Sorry if anyone had to put up with some bullshit that they shouldn't have been subjected to. That's fucking awful. Alright, there's going to be at least enough meat for me to make 3 eggs, which, honestly, with the side dishes we'll be having, will be enough for everyone. I do like that they tried, I don't know what these white flecks are in the meat, but it definitely is like, ah yes, we even attempted to make a fat facsimile to further make this more beef-like. As behold, we have fat particles. Alright. Well, it certainly smells really nice. And we haven't even applied heat to the meats yet. We haven't even started the deep frying process. So there is some high hopes in the kitchen. Yeah, I figured this would be enough for just 3 of them. So what I'll probably do is, these ones look to be about the same size, so I'll add what's left. I'll try to distribute the rest of the meats amongst them. Oh my god, why does my nose do this every fucking stream? Is the whole day leading up to stream, nose isn't runny. Stream starts, all of a sudden, invisible allergies, your runny nose. How does this one still look smaller? Just... Alright. Our Scotchy eggs. I'm going to transfer these others elsewhere for now, because I can't do anything with them. And now we have our station here, where I can roll them in flour, roll them in egg, then roll them in breadcrumbs. Alright. Now this is my first time making Scotch eggs in any capacity. So I'm very excited to see how this will turn out. Oh my god. Just wanna... So I know I said I wanted to have words with the chickens that laid these eggs earlier. Well, now I want to have words with God. I would like to report a few fucking bugs that I'm having. And why would he make me with them, knowing full well that they were bugs? Just want to talk. Just want to report some errors in the system to the big man, big person. I don't know. I'm not a theologist. I'm not a theologian. Freya, what are you doing, girl? Alright. Moving the flour out of the way now. Just slowly opening up more and more space. Alright. Next, egg wash and then into the breadcrumbs. Okay. Softly, delicately. There we go. Like a little potato. Beep, 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 beep. Was that you, Freya? Were you making the beep noises? This is why I'm also wearing gloves, because I don't feel like dealing with the mess on my hands. There we go. And then into the crumbs. Shuffle. I still haven't even figured out what the hell I'm going to do for the sauce on top of these, because I got so caught up and angry with the saga that was peeling the hard-boiled eggs, because that was just a shit show start to finish, and I do apologize for that. Normally I'm slightly more confident than that. Don't know what went wrong today. Okay. And I'm going to clean up this mess before I turn on my burners again. Alrighty. I'm gonna go dispose of the gloves. Excuse me, Freya. Or ram it. There we go. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was murder trying to do all that with the gloves on while I really needed to blow my nose. Hated that. Oh my god. Alright, continue. These are getting moved off screen. This is gonna get shuffled to the side. That's gonna get put away. Shit. That's an accident waiting to happen, so we're just gonna... But... yeah, that'll be fine. Alright, y'all. My small girl. Shane, help me.
What's up?
I wanted to pull out another wipe from the canister, and it started fighting me.
Gotcha.
And before I threw the bucket across the room, I walked away. There were just one too many annoyances this evening.
I understand. It's been a trying evening.
It has been an ordeal.
But I did hear you give a rousing speech about overcoming and adapting and all that.
I don't know how convincing it was, mind you. But those are definitely words I said. In an attempt to make myself feel better. Because I definitely feel like there's sometimes unfair pressures put on in the kitchen. That everything has to come out good and perfect, and a lot like with like beauty and whatnot. Like a lot of that's photoshopped to hell and back, and I feel like the same rules apply for food.
Absolutely.
And that like
you start to see those analysis videos.
oh for how they do ads and shit.
How they, well, not to mention like how they do like taste-made videos and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
We're turning the heat fairly low because this stove is nuts. So we're putting it at about between the, I guess that's a 4. Putting it at about a 4. We can adjust from there. I'm fine. Losing my sanity, but I'm fine. I'm still standing. And while the oil is heating up, I can make marinade. Oh, I need someone who has more upper body bend powers than I do. Because I can squat down to get that, but getting back up is going to be problematic. The brown Tupperware and the lid. Yeah, this bastard. Actually, no, this clear one I think will be
Funny.
Yeah. I thought about using the kimchi container, but I think this is fine. And let's see. So I kind of want to do this somewhat on camera. Alright, so a soy marinade. As the name implies, you're going to have a metric fuck ton of soy sauce. You can get these gallon-size soy things from your local Asian grocery mart. I'm going to make sure that there's no... Yep, there's a lot of water in there. Excellent. Okay. Have those here. Sorry, I was visited by disappointment once again. Alright, other things that you can put in your soy marinade. I personally like rice vinegar. Hold on one sec, I gotta check something with somebody. Come on. Are you gonna want anything else in this one? I will. Alright, I have been given the go-ahead to add whatever I damn well please. So that's gonna mean I'm also gonna add mirin. So we're gonna add rice vinegar and mirin. Mirin is it's like a little bit sweet. So these eggs will have like a nice salty sweet thing going for them. I'm just gonna add the rest of it because there's not much there. I think I'm also gonna add some miso paste for flavor as well. All right. My rice vinegar. And since this is up to me, we're also going to add some garlic paste and ginger juice. Because this is also flavor. And we stand flavor in this house. Okay, where is my miso paste? I found you. Okay. Whew. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the ginger juice to use it and dissolve my miso paste. This calls for another tiny whisk. And a spoon. Just keeping an eye on our goods there. Excellent. So this is just like a miso paste, or not miso paste. This is a marinade that I'm just kind of coming up with. I need to shake this first. That I'm coming up with on the fly. If you want a recipe with more accurate measurements, a quick Google search will fill you in. Ah, you're back, darling. So you let them sit in this airtight container. I don't know exactly how long. But long enough until the eggs start taking on the color, I guess, at least, because that means they've absorbed some of the sodium. Maybe I should have gotten a tiny spatula. Hold on. this in the microwave for like a hot second to help dissolve the miso a bit better. And I was thinking about frying up some potato pancakes to go with this, but you know what? No. We're just gonna have regular mashed potatoes. Oh boy. Never have I reached 7:30 and have already been done with an episode. Alright. Some very gingery dissolved miso paste. And then we add it. Alright. Give that a whisk around. Alrighty. Now we start adding the eggs. Oh, hell yeah, there was enough sauce in there to cover all of them. Oh. I am very excited for how these are going to turn out because I love miso marinated eggs, but I don't make them nearly often enough. Okay. So yeah, they look ugly and cracked as all hell, but with this they will become delicious, beautiful butterflies. Alright, we're going to test the oil by dropping a little bit of this bread stuff that fell off. We are not bubbling yet, so... Oh, no, little bubbles. But we want some bubbles that are slightly bigger than this. We want a little sizzle on impact is where we want to get to. Alright, so you know me. I'm not one to wait around unless I'm absolutely forced to. So let's consider the sauce we're going to serve with these bad boys. We are going to have a mayonnaise-based sauce. And something that's going to go good with curry, because I made the meat curried flavored. Not spicy curry, mind you, just the flavor of curry. Forgetting where I put things in my own house. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to consult the Bible. This is going to sound like a weird sentiment until I show you exactly what I'm talking about. This is my flavor Bible. I trust it 100%. I'm going to look up curry. I'm assuming they will have a little curry section. And we will investigate what things go good with curry and curry adjacent flavors. If they don't have curry in here, I can probably look up Indian food because they usually have broad ethnic food groupings in here as well. Chicory, cloves. Who the frig is my curry? Coconut cod, cognac, cumin corn, coriander, couscous, Creole, Curry powder and sauces. Found it.
Alright. So, of course, cayenne, but I want to make this palatable to the whole household. Garlic and ginger. Excellent. Mayonnaise does go good with it. Cool. So I might add like a little bit of, just a little bit of garlic and onion powder. Some turmeric for color I think would be nice. And I think just a little bit of lemon juice will also go pretty good with that. Meant to show it earlier, but I already closed the book. So you can like find various like your the star of your dish, and then it'll tell you what goes good with that. So this is my most used book, honestly, in this house. Turmeric and garlic and ginger. Here's my turmeric. Cool beans. And then a little bit of lemon juice. How are we going over here? We finally... Okay. There was it was a very quiet sizzle on impact. No, I'm not going to touch it. Not going to touch it. Okay. Once again, I just kind of eyeball everything. Taste as you go, all that nonsense. Turmeric is also very good for arthritis. Helps with joint swelling, as it turns out. Garlic powder, ginger powder, and then some garlic powder. Just a little bit. And then this onion powder is so bad about clumping. Okay. A little bit of onion powder. And I might add some black cracked pepper to that at some point. I am out of tiny whisks. Alright, I think we're getting close to dunking time. My trusty kitchen assistant is still hanging out with us. Little Miss Freya. Yeah, it's very lemony. Holy shit. That'll be fine though. It's very tart. No. All right. Let's begin. Freya, you're gonna scare the shit out of me. All right. Oh, look, it's bubbling beautifully. Freya, I swear to God. You don't need to be behaving like this. Alright. But yeah, the most common mistake I've seen with people frying stuff is a lot like with people just learning how to drive. They turn up the heat too high and they overturn. You need only gentle persuasions. Where's my pepper? There it is. Shane! just put some on your thingy. This is the lemon mayonnaise with turmeric, garlic, and onion powder, and a little bit of ginger.
It's lovely.
I thought it would go very nicely.
Yeah.
So we're getting some pink foam, which is interesting.
Yeah, I wonder if that's from the Beyond.
I'm going to assume it is turning this down a little bit.
I've certainly never tried deep frying that stuff. Or frying it at all.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned, but it felt dry on the outside with everything that I added.
Yep. I'm sure it'll turn out alright.
Distressed cooking noises. Getting out my leftover potatoes because I made potatoes earlier this week. Gonna get out some plates for these. Okay. The pink foam is wigging me out a little bit, but I'm sure it's fine. And I don't think these are ever going to float because of how dense they are, but normally I tell when something is done by if it floats or not. So this is going to be a different barometer for this. Putting some paper towels to help drain the grease at some point when they're done. Okay. Alright, they're getting pretty golden. I like that. I think I'm going to let them go for just a little bit longer. I think I want them a little bit more golden brown than what I'm seeing. Nearly there. After all those trials and tribulations, we shall soon be done. It's so weird. This pink-red food dye that's coming out, I'm assuming, is in the foam and then clinging to my scooper is just wigging me out. Like, it's not showing up particularly well on the overhead camera, but it's weird. I'm just kind of giving these a very gentle stir and turn. That's a pretty good color, I think. Turning off the heat. Alright. Well, they definitely feel like they've got a nice crunchy texture to them. Alright. I hope these are done. Oh, the little pink color bleeding through the breadcrumbs is a little weird, not gonna lie. Oi now. Oi! There we go. Okay. I'm gonna take some of this sauce that I made and kind of dab it on top a little bit. Almost looks like a baked potato at this point. Put something down before you hurt yourself. Okay. And then I'm just going to heat up the mashed potatoes I have in the microwave real quick, plate them, and then serve them up. I've got one of these nice quart containers. Usually use those for my ice cream, but not today. Alright, I'm going to start giving my house heads up that the food is about ready. Food's almost ready, I'm just heating up the potatoes. Food's ready, I'm just heating up the potatoes. Yep, and I'll let you know when the stream ends. Because they're not quite over yet. Shame. Okay, cool. Alright. Fingers crossed that everything turned out okay. Getting a serving spoon for the potatoes. Give these a quick stir. And put them back in. Frey, what do you want? You can't have these. No, no. Nay, nay. Yeah, not quite. Once again, my desire to be boneless reigns supreme. You know, I would settle for being able to take out my skeleton for the night. I would settle for that. If I had to have my bones to function every day, I would settle for just not needing my skeleton to sleep. Just evacuate the skeleton from the body. I'd be very happy if I could do that. Concerned, but happy. As long as I could put the skeleton back where I found it in the morning, that would be delightful. I had goddamn hair that escaped my hair clip. Okay. Ah! Burned myself on the container. Yep, okay. Nice and hot potatoes. My hands are clean. My hands are clean. I know, there's not a single speck of green to be found on my plate. Quelle surprise. A little bit more on that one. Alright. Well, let us tuck in and see how these vegetarian Scotch eggs turned out. I unfortunately can't cut into it and show it off on screen at the same time. I do not have that sort of dexterity. Well, maybe I can turn the... God damn it. There are too many cords. Yeah, you can kind of see it there. Cool. Alright. Trying to figure out the best way to cut into it. Alright. Oh, we've got a nice crunch. That is a good sign. And the meat, pretty sure that looks cooked. Alright. And of course, with cooking in the hot oil, the egg itself got a little bit more cooked, so it's not a runny yolk, but it's still soft. Oh my god, the Beyond Meat dyed the egg white pink. Well, it's very good regardless. It's very flavorful. It has a very good crunch. I am very pleased with how this turned out.
Good. I'm sure I'll enjoy this one.
I sure hope so. Alright. I hope everyone had a good time, except for that one weird motherfucker.
He is not welcome back.
You're not welcome here. That's not the sort of channel. Get help.
It's marked not safe for work just for the swearing.
Just for the swearing! That's the only part of me that's not safe for work, is I swear like a sailor. More appropriately not safe for children, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's no real distinction there.
Anyways, I hope everyone else had a nice time.
Oh, mine is actually still quite gooey.
Oh, you got a lucky one then.
Yep. Yeah.
Show it off on...
There we go.
Yeah. Is that webcam just blows out the white? Like, we got like a wicked bloom for white here.
I don't know if there's some adjustments we can make with that.
I don't know.
Anyway, it's lovely.
Well, I hope everyone had fun here, in spite of my ranting, raving, and wanting to fight the chicken that laid my eggs. Hope everyone had a good time. If people want to offer suggestions, I do have a Discord server. I don't know if there's a link anywhere.
It's on screen.
Ew! Yes.
At the bottom of the chat.
At the bottom of the chat. You can come to join us on my Discord channel. It's pretty quiet. Not many people have questions, which is fine, but if people do have questions, I'm more than happy to answer them, especially if they are cooking related or adjacent. So I'm also welcome to suggestions, because I can always come up with an idea until the cows come home. But I'd be happy to make things people suggest. Stay happy, stay safe, and I will see you guys next Thursday. It's not Fridays anymore. We're now on a Thursday schedule because shenanigans. I love you all. I'll see you next week. Bye.